Justin, tough loss to end the season there. How do you see the game?
It was a good game for us for the fact that, we're on everybody's radar, in my opinion, right now, that, we're going to compete for 40 minutes. We have the talent. We have the guys that want to find a way to win. So, I'm disappointed that we lost the game in many fashions, but I'm pretty happy how the guys competed in this type of environment.
You looked to get off to a slow start there in the first quarter, but you picked up a bit of aggressiveness in the second quarter. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, it takes time for teams to get in their groove. We just played Thursday night. I know Melbourne played the night after that, but it's just some time that you have to find a way. The guys got to get their legs up under them and find a rhythm. And so I know it's going to took a second, and took the second quarter to get that.
That was the first time you've played Melbourne United as head coach of the team. That's a potential finals team you could come against. What do you see from them?
Wish we had the off-the-court relationships that some of them guys have, on their team with the officials. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They're very competitive. They're tough. They're at the top of the league for a reason, and we have to see how we fare out with them. And so I'm glad we got tested today.
A guy like Chris Goulding, he was quite dominant on the offensive end there. Do you look, if you come up against him again, do you look to change things up and defend him in a different way?
Yes and no. Some of the shots he hit and were tough and contested. So, we have to live with that here and there. They're very highly, smart guys. So, if they know we're going to do something, know where the counters are. So sometimes we just like to play straight up here and there.
Wani, how did you see the game out there tonight?
Same thing. We're obviously disappointed. We wanted to finish on a high, finish on a win, but I guess it's possible and it happens. But we learn from this, and we're ready for what's to come.
What's it like having a guy like Buluk come off the bench for you guys? How much of an impact does he leave on the playing group?
It's great. Look what he's done the past couple of games, and the energy he brings off the bench. He's a great teammate, great guy. Glad we have him on this team, and he's a winning player. So, the things he does helps us a lot, and yeah.
For you as a player, you got the week off now. How do you prepare yourself for that next playing game, whoever that's against?
We just recover, go over a couple of stuff that we need to get better at. But we got some time now, which is good to rest our bodies and stuff. But yeah.
Justin, how did you view the Gary Clark foul, and also? After the foul, is he okay? No issues injury-wise?
Yeah, GC stuck it out there. At the end of the day, it was something that it was obvious should have been probably called, but that's how the ball goes, and that's how some of these officials are. They call what they want to call, they see what they want to see, so we just have to play through it.
Sam was quite frustrated when he picked up his fifth. How did you feel the officials, I suppose, adjudicated his game on the whole, and how impactful was that at the end to not have him in the game?
It was tough to have Sam be in and out rather than his normal substitution pattern, and so those big bodies down there. You could call one every time, but they seem to hit Sam with most of them, unfortunately.
3 losses to United this year, but do you feel as though incrementally you've improved in each game? Yeah,
for sure. That was the first time we've seen them in months, and I think that was our best competitive effort. We led for the majority of the game. We led in assists and offensive rebounds. There were a lot of categories that we had a lot of positives in, so we just build off that. If we have an opportunity to see them again, hopefully things will be different.
So you take some confidence out of the performance today?
100%. In any game that we, win or lose, we're in the building now. This could be talking about the end of our season, see you guys next year, but you're talking about seeing us next week. So for sure, our confidence is there that we've done enough to get in the building. Now we got to make some more noise when playoffs start.
One of those areas that you dominated was second chance points. Was this a specific thing that you tried to exploit of Melbourne United's, getting those offensive rebounds and getting those points? Or was
That's kind of been our little mojo from the last certain many games, that we try to dominate the offensive board, especially if we're going to shoot inside the paint a lot, to make sure that we have rebounding position. And so our wings, we have a ton of, similar same type wings, 6'6", 6'7", so they can get on the boards and be active as well. And they've been finding the spots to keep the ball alive.
What's your next week looking like with the FIFA break on? What are you planning to get out of these guys heading into the playing game?
Just make sure we keep our conditioning up, tighten up a couple of areas where we allow teams to take advantage of us in the game, and see if we can correct those mistakes. Making sure just keep pumping them up and letting them know that we have a chance. Since we're in the building now, we have a chance to win it. It's anybody's game. Everybody's 0-0, clean sheet of paper to go in there and find a way to be a grand final champion.
Well, Wani, just what do you think Justin's brought to the table since he's come in as coach, and what do you think he's done specifically to turn it around so dramatically? I guess since he first come involved.
I guess he's just brought out all our confidence. He's just been great, like being positive with us, whether it's like we take bad shots or, he's always positive, whatever we do. He's pushed us through training and stuff, so, he's got the best out of us every time. And, like we always say, like we run through a wall for him.
Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, Wani, you've been part of championship teams before. You know what championship teams look like. Being part of this team now, does this look like a team that can go and win the championship over the next month?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We've got the talent. Not many of us have been in this position, but we have winners on the team. Like, guys, we've got a lot of dogs on this team and guys that really want to win. I mean, especially with what we had last year and like how last year was for us. Like, we're hungry. We're more hungry this year. So, yeah.
One of the players that's really thrived under Justin is you. You've got right back to playing your best basketball. You're right in the mix, I would have thought, for the best defensive player award tomorrow night based on what you've done the second half of the year. How much have you enjoyed getting back to playing such good basketball?
I've enjoyed it. I've loved it. Justin believes in all of us, and he's brought out our confidence. Especially, I feel like he's brought out a lot of confidence in me, and taking open shots here and there and stuff. So, being under Justin is great.
Justin, I'm sure you won't want to even acknowledge the thought that you might win an award tomorrow night yourself, but for some of your players, would you expect, or do you think they deserve to get some sort of acknowledgement with some awards?
GC.
Yeah, for sure. I think GC should be all NBA first team. If not, consideration to MVP. I think Sam should be up there. I think it's his next generation as well. So, I for sure think guys should be take a definitely strong look at some of those awards because of what we've been through and how their numbers have changed. If it's not better than some of the other candidates or just similar, but our road has been a lot tougher. And so that shows the adversity that those guys were able to put on their shoulders to get us in the situation that we are now. So I definitely think so.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.